Product pricing and customer trust. This is Ken Boyd. Woman pulled up beside me while she was walking down the hall toward the elevators. My husband was hit by a 21-year-old last night. The force of the accident pushed his leg bone up into his hip. He was flown to the hospital last night in a helicopter, and the state trooper on the scene visited to explain what happened. We both got off the elevator. She pushed forward. I selected 5, and before I could say, "I'm so sorry," the elevator doors opened and she was off. So this is a story about trust, and there are many levels of trust, including trusting a company where you buy a product, which I'll get to in a minute. I had my own medical emergency in November of 21, and I don't think any level of trust is higher than putting your life in the hands of medical professionals. When I collapsed on the floor, my wife called 911. My life was in the hands of other people until an emergency surgery 7.5 hours later. I got great care, which is not guaranteed. And levels of trust involve asking questions. If I'm buying a product, I'll ask questions about the product's cost and the use of the product. So how much does this cost? Well, some people answer, it depends. This statement isn't helpful. It implies that the salesperson or customer service rep isn't being honest with me or doesn't understand the product's pricing, which is just as bad. So for example, how many monthly subscriptions do you currently pay? This Wall Street Journal article comments on the issue of subscription costs. Is your favorite sports team playing a game that's only covered by a streaming service? If so, you may have to find out which service, which isn't easy, and decide if subscribing or paying a one-time fee is worth it. Remember the good old days in St. Louis, my hometown, all Cardinal regular season games were carried on Camo X, the 50,000-watt home of the Cardinals, which covered a 7-state area. TV games were on one of 2 stations, so it was easy. If you wanted to watch a game, you knew exactly where to go. Well, not anymore. The Cardinals may be on 5 or 6 different platforms. Now, I understand that the Lou is a fanatical baseball town. In fact, I have many friends who watch every single game. And Cardinal fans draw from surrounding states that don't have their own teams. Here's a quote from the article. I'm now dreading the thought of other businesses will institute this kind of maddeningly illogical policy, charging premiums on certain days for inferior products. So why is it inferior? Because the local announcers who know the team best are not on the broadcast, and that's frustrating. So what's the solution? To be transparent with customers. Tell people in detail how much a product or service costs and what they'll get. I'm convinced that many companies aren't transparent about pricing because if they do say how much it costs, the customer will not buy. I think the opposite is true. If you treat customers like grown-ups, they'll respect you, and if they say no, they might come back because some other business will not be transparent about their pricing. So give the customers information, let them decide. Life will be a lot easier, and you'll build trust with your prospects and clients. And for more great information on accounting and finance, you can go to my Substack account, Accounting Accidentally at substack.com. Thanks.